G'day all, it's Ben here from Transforming Life Personal Training. Today's trigger point therapy lesson is on the IT band. Now, if you haven't done this one before, a lot of people haven't done it properly before, what they'll do is they'll roll up and down the side, up and down the side, and that's actually quite counterproductive in terms of myofascial release because the IT band never changes in length. You actually have a lot more influence on the IT band by operating at the origin of the insertion, so the hip and the knee. So if you do have IT band, it's very common in a lot of sagittal work, so things like straight line running, so sprinters, long distance runners can tend to get a very, very tight ITB, which will lead to IT band syndrome, which is often felt right at the side of the knee, like quite dramatic pain in the knee. It can also be caused by tight hip muscles, so see the TFL video that I've done there to help loosen up the hips. But basically what we want to do is we want to hang around at either the knee or the hip with that front roller, rather than just rolling up and down, because as I said, it's incredibly painful and not nearly as beneficial as operating at the knee or the hip. So what we want to do is we want to start up as high as possible, just below the most external part, bony part of our femur at the very top. Any higher than that and we're starting to get into our TFL region. So right there, and then just roll down a little bit until you find a point that says hello at about a 7 out of 10. Hold that there for 40 to 60 seconds. Until the pain releases itself. And then what you can also do is I don't roll up and down the middle. I'll either just then take the roller and go right at the origin of the knee, right at the insertion to the knee, and even roll forward, east to west, and really find a spot in there. Now it can be a little bit easier with a trigger point therapy ball. You can get in a little bit deeper, but once again that's a little bit more advanced because the first time you do it, this is very painful. So a couple of things to remember. Do not roll up and down the IT band. It's just too painful and won't give you the benefit like targeting the hip and the knee will. Secondly, it can be caused by too much sagittal work, but it can also be caused by weak hip muscles or tight hip muscles and poor running form. So yes, some trigger point therapy will help address IT band tightness, but if it's caused by poor running form, you should address that as well, because as always, preventative measures are much better than treating. Alright guys, I hope this has helped. We'll catch you next time.